Hello and welcome to another Montana High School Championship Series stream. I'm Replay DK, joined by...
What up, Maverick?
We're here today casting a game between East Helena High and Great Falls Electrics. I believe we're getting started here shortly. I hope we're getting started here shortly.
The anticipation is mounting.
So much anticipation.
Such an explosive match.
Okay, here we go. Entry game. I saw ready like 5 different times. Make sure I got my sides right here. And here we are in Nepal. How pretty.
Yeah, so what are you expecting out of today's match?
You know, that's a great question. I haven't watched any of the high school Overwatch, and I think this is the first game we've really streamed.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited. And not the first game, but first game of the season. Right?
Well, at least for historical sake, this is the first time that East Helena High School has put up a Overwatch team where Great Falls competed last year. So at least when it comes to a year of competition, Great Falls is up 1.
What about a turret that shoots smaller
So
turrets?
give me the prediction.
My prediction. I have no idea. I want to see Cool Dude out here popping off. It's got the coolest name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool dude.
Looks like we're getting right into it. This is Control, so there should be... It's a best of 3.
Well, first 2-3.
First 2-3,
So
excuse me. So best of 5.
Yeah, that's what's unique out of Overwatch is you can tie on maps. It's very possible to do
Oh,
so.
really?
Sorry, trying to get some of that poke damage in and start charging up that shield a little bit. Or I guess it's the laser, not the shield. Good push coming in right now from inside Great Falls.
Ooh, Vic
Point
getting
being
pretty low.
controlled.
Gets out of there, though.
Point goes over to East Helena.
First blood on the Torbjorn. East Helena, or excuse me. No, that's Great Falls with the point.
Oh, Great Falls.
Yeah, Great Falls is on the right. Ooh, Viv getting pretty low on Zarya.
Yeah, they got that laser fully charged up, so that's gonna hurt.
It's gonna do some damage. Here comes the Reinhardt.
Reinhardt trying to get a pick. They're trying to control these points.
Okay, I remember these buttons. Here we go.
Soldier 76, lighting
Taken
someone up.
down. T-bone drone. Reinhardt right in the front line. Ooh, takes down Cool Dude.
Reinhardt
Can't
getting
quite
awfully
smash
low though.
Viv does
3
go
HP.
down.
He has no way out.
Picks up the med pack. Massive.
He's able to get the med pack and get out of there with a shield charge.
Good repositioning from Blueberry there. Blubbery. It's blubbery. So let's see if East Helena High can mount an offensive and get to this control point. They've got ults coming up pretty soon. There it is. Ooh, Biv getting dangerously low. Gets life gripped. Massive.
We got the Vortex ready.
Ooh, big pin onto Biv. There goes the Zarya ult. Catches 3, but it's not doing damage. Lucio and Reinhardt with the ultimate. Gonna take down East Helena High, holding the point. Roadhog struggling.
Trading ults for ults, and Roadhog's not in this. Are you talking about Junkrat?
Junkrat, you're right. I'm a League of Legends player.
You can tell that we're avid Overwatch. But whoa, that was some air.
Did get some air. 76 HP. Gets a nice little heal. Ooh, with the turrets. Another heal
Says alive by life
from
grip.
Vic. Control point 1. Gonna go to the side. Great Falls Electrics, though. A lot of good stuff. They had it early, and they kept East Helena High in that choke point. They just didn't let him in, right?
Yep. You just charge your ults, counter ult for ult, and everything stays the same.
I know the Lucio ult had quite a big effect.
Yeah, Lucio definitely has a really strong counter ultimate. So when you throw the Vortex out with Zarya, try to get that damage in, and it's immediately followed up by Hammer Down from Reinhardt, and the Lucio ult you're not really getting through that, especially with the DPS that East Helena has.
They go to first person. There it is. First try.
So East Helena opting for a similar comp. Nope, actually decides to switch out to Soldier 76 and Doomfist.
I'm excited to see the Doomfist here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Bastion is going to be on this map. Immediately, looks like the Ana going down.
Oh, yeah.
So good push in from East Helena, but it is traded. Bastion trapped.
Big picks.
East Helena getting
Can't
pushed
the
off.
turret
Bastion.
activated. Junkrat, though, gonna win that one. Blueberry deep in the lines here. Hopping on that objective, and they've got it again.
Swinging the hammer in a small space. Ooh, well, now we're gonna see if we're gonna see a Doomfist slam down and knock some people off the edge. Turret taking down. They're kind of getting staggered here, which is really not working for what East
On to
Helena is trying to
Torbjorn,
do.
Flame Pup, dangerously low, can't quite finish it though. Get a lot of Junkrat grenades on this point. Gotta find a pick somewhere. Ooh, big Junkrat does not quite knock the Torbjorn off. Big Doom.
Big slam coming in from Doomfist. Pushing him into the room off the point. Reinhardt's coming in. Slam on Reinhardt to try to knock him off. Doesn't quite get him.
Doesn't quite have slam.
Blueberry.
Down goes Cool Dude. Down goes Soldier. Ooh, down goes Vic. They're just trying to contest this point, get on it. They staggered him, which does make it hard.
Doomfist using his ult to try to get some damage off, but just isn't able to connect. This Reinhardt's doing some work.
Big Blueberry work. Blubbery work.
Blubbery.
Oh, he's hype. The sneaky Reinhardt.
The
Nobody
sneaky
expects
Reinhardt.
it.
Well, they have ults now. They have 70% up on this.
Just gonna get an angle here. Oh, they
they know
found
he's
him.
there. They know
They
he's
found
there.
him.
Cheeky little Reinhardt.
Ooh, looking for
Torbjorn trying to...
Ooh, Reinhardt,
Oh, Reinhardt
he charges
knocked
off the
off the
side.
edge.
Down he goes.
This is the opening that East Helena is looking for to
Great
try to
balls of
take
light.
this
Yeah.
point.
Losing the
tank
Reinhardt
down.
off the side, 90%. They're capturing the point, take down the Torbjorn. Gotta finish off the Lucio. Lucio hoping to contest though.
Trying to
Has
boop some
has
people off.
ult, gets a boop on Cool Dude. Down goes the Lucio though.
East Helena capturing the point
but-
now.
Yeah, 99%, real close there.
Nano boost onto Doomfist. Or no, onto Reinhardt. Bob's out.
The pin.
Pinned.
Jumps past.
Bob's unfortunately in the room, so is unable to really do much.
And they're gonna get not finished off.
Doomfist trying to get some
Almost
some
got ult.
damage in.
Doom almost has
Reinhardt's
ult.
very ult.
Down goes Flame Pup.
East Helena really holding on to this point well. Doomfist slept. Reinhardt's back in. Doomfist ult is up. Let's see if they use it. Oh, Nano. Yep,
There it is, there it is.
Big onto Ana. Doesn't quite
Can
connect.
they finish the Rhine? Can't finish the Rhine.
And
Doomfist
Ash able
does
to
go
take
down.
him down. Oh, Soldier revived.
Soldier dead.
They gotta touch the point, otherwise they lose it. Tire's coming in.
The tire, big tire.
Oh, but with the
Ooh,
Lucio
the
ult.
Lucio ult, taking
Yeah.
it down. Overtime clicking out.
They're connecting.
Still contested here, but it
I don't
looks
know if
like
anyone's left to
Great
touch
Falls
the point.
Electric
Good.
gonna take.
Good show from
Another
East
one.
Helena on round 2, but not quite able to clinch it.
Yeah, you saw once they started working as a team, they really came together, took that point, and we're in the fight. This has to be the massive Reinhardt. Oh, yep.
Yeah, this was
Into the
shatter.
A
Massive,
five-man shatter
massive shatter.
into the Lucio ult. Just a wild shatter.
Yeah. Great shatter, great counter ult. Now we're going to move on to round 2,
Round 2.
which I believe...
I think Great Falls, or excuse me, won't East Helena High pick another map,
Yeah.
or do they switch?
Yeah, so what'll happen is Great Falls will ban a map from the hybrid pool, and then East Helena will pick
Okay.
a map from the hybrid pool.
Sweet.
And the hybrid pool, for those watching, is Blizzard World, Eichenwald, Hollywood, Kings Row, Midtown, Numbani, and it's a Paraiso?
Paraiso. It just makes me think of
Paraiso?
Brad Pitt in that Inglorious movie. What does he say? He's like speaking Italian in a very American accent.
Gotcha.
Oh, I can't.
A very Brad Pitt thing to do.
Very Brad Pitt thing. It was amazing.
Yep.
Paraiso.
Yeah. So we'll have a hybrid map, and again, this is an example of a map that has the potential to tie on. Because if both teams basically are unable to score a point, then they end up tying the map. And so then it moves on. Because we'll have round 1 was controlled that we just saw. Round 2 is hybrid. Round 3 flashpoint. Round 4 push. Round 5 escort. And round 6 is back to control. So it has the... So can you look at the chat real quick? Because
Yeah.
I think they're...
Look at all that cheese. So much cheese in there.
It's not from our resident cheese crypt, though.
Not quite. I love the Ryu champ. That's a dub. That's amazing.
There's some really
It's so
interesting, really interesting emotes on
Do we have
Twitch.
better Twitch TV emotes on here?
I would assume so.
Let's see if this goes. Wide Peepo said. It does. Pog. Look at all that cheese.
So much cheese.
How's your day going, Maverick?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's a Wednesday.
Yeah, it's
Did
a
you know-
Wednesday.
Did you know Wednesday is actually the most productive day?
Is it?
Out of all 7 days of the week, Wednesday is the most productive day.
Hmm.
Do you know why?
Why is that?
So, Monday, it's the start of the week, so everybody's a little tired. Tuesday, you're still recovering from Monday. Wednesday, middle of the work week, right? Because it's too far away from the weekend to think about the weekend.
See, I always feel like I'm recovering every day, so it's Monday I'm recovering from Sunday.
Yep.
Tuesday I'm recovering from Monday. Wednesday I'm recovering from Tuesday.
The double recovery
The
day.
double recovery day.
But see, then Thursday, you're looking forward to the weekend because it's so
because
close.
I'm recovering from Wednesday.
You're recovering. Triple recovery. All right, so it looks like they're choosing Hollywood and Great Falls Electrics electing to attack first. So
looks
like we're going to be in here shortly. I think Hollywood is a pretty iconic map in terms of Overwatch.
Yeah, it very much is.
It's the same map from Overwatch 1, right?
Yeah, I mean
Pretty much.
I
Like, little
believe the night is new. Like
Ah.
it usually is a daytime map. I'm trying to cast my mind back, and I mean it's just like nothing has changed other than it's at night. So but we saw some life out of Great Falls in that or in East Helena during that last round, so I'm interested to see what brings to the table. I know for sure control maps can be very, very tricky because one solid tempo advantage from a team can kind of dictate the rest of it. So it'll be really interesting to see how they do with hybrid.
So let's see here. So Great Falls Electric took the first one, right?
They did.
Oh, I love it. It's just it's just a picture. Okay. Not 12. Oh, I see.
If you. You probably broke everything that Ryan did, but
I hope so.
I mean, Cass did.
Yeah,
We're not trying to dox Cass on stream.
Cass you speak of. And here we go, getting right into game 2.
Oh, push-ups. What does that look like before they start a competitive esports match?
You know, I don't know. Enlighten me.
Could that be our very own replay, DK?
I do push-ups before League of Legends games.
Yeah.
This is true. Gotta get the blood flowing, get the brain flowing. Oh, God.
All right, we got Blubbery back on his...
Ooh, right off the bat. Soldier
Yeah.
landed a headshot.
You gotta kind of get that ult charge early. So we've got Reinhardt v. Reinhardt. Lucio. Looks like Life. Is that Life Weaver? And Soldier. And Reaper and Cassidy.
Big wave in the front. Throwing fists with the other Reinhardt. Shield goes down. In a tough spot.
Great Falls drawing East Helena drawing the first blood.
Yeah, TLG going down.
Ooh, good pin.
What a pin.
Good
Viv
pin
on the
from
Reinhardt.
Viv,
Shockwave.
and looks like they're getting some control over this map right now. Blueberry trying to swing his hammer all mightily and get out of there, but he might go
14
down.
HP goes down to the second Shockwave.
And now with that stagger, it might be kind of tough. East
Yeah.
Helena definitely wants to just kind of let the stagger be. Continue to stagger them so that way they can't regroup.
Oh, are they going to get a pick? Yeah, if they get a pick, it's really bad. Oh.
Soldier 76 getting his ult charged up. We already have Reinhardt and Lucio ult up.
With a pin.
Ooh,
No, it doesn't
missed
quite
the pin.
connect.
Puts him in a little bit of an awkward situation.
Lucio
Lucio
will drop.
coming out.
T-Bone Drone having to run there.
Yeah, Soldier trying to get out of there. Reinhardt. Blueberry getting low. They are contesting the point though. Big hammer down, but then
Lucio
immediately
not getting
taken
it
out
finished.
by T-Bone Drone. East Helena really giving a showing that they can defend this point.
Yeah, they're doing a great job keeping Great Falls off this point. Not even letting it post. Big Rhine pin. Has Shockwave. Holding on to it, waiting for that right moment.
Oh,
Way
this is a
deep though.
big push coming out from Great Falls.
Oh, there's a good Shockwave, but it doesn't look like the rest of East Helena High there to punish.
Now, if they can get back to the point in time, it is being captured. Second tick coming in.
Like they're gonna give it.
They might have to just concede the point and get ready to defend.
So East Great Falls taking this point. East Helena High having to give that first point up. And now they're going to escort this payload.
It's a pretty typical thing in Overwatch that, you know, once you lose that much control over the point, that you give it up. But
Yeah, because you don't want to stagger that. Big
Reinhardt
pin.
coming in. Pins, but kind of misses. But there was a big Reaper ult that took place that we weren't able to quite catch.
It's going to go down. And Great Falls really finding a lot of momentum off of 1 or 2 picks and steamroll once again.
Now there'll be a few more point contests before the next point. Let's see if East Helena can pull it together. Ooh, with the stagger on Cassidy though, that might be kind of tough.
They're gonna have to wait another one.
Yeah, both DPS now dead to the Reaper. That's kind of a tough thing.
Too deep and a big Reinhardt. The pin back,
Tried to
Lucio
respond with
drop.
the pin. Vic getting a good pick though on Reaper. TGL going down, so it's 1 DPS down, somewhat staggered. They might be able to hold this point off. Oh, big pin to prevent the hammer down! My goodness, what a charge stopping the hammer down.
Perfect timing. Lucio drop from Great Falls here. Point seems to be stalling, and they're getting pretty low. Flame Pup is down. Pin, gonna hit the Cassidy. Immediately slams. Another pin.
Pin by pin by pin by pin. Blueberry trying to get out of there. 34 HP, and he goes down.
Now it's just cleanup for East Helena High. They stop it right before it reaches that second checkpoint.
East Helena sitting on 2 fully charged ults. That is pretty good.
Pretty good indeed.
Got a minute 40 left in this. East Helena is defending the point while Great Falls is regrouping because they don't want that stagger.
He's got 2 shockwaves now?
Yeah.
You can tell I haven't played this game before.
I mean, when they took away your other tank, you gotta kind of make the tanks a little better. Ooh. Charging in, but does not actually connect with anyone,
Vic.
though does take out Vic.
Shockwave is almost up. Oh, but he gets Shockwave too fast. Can they kill him in time? No, not quite. Shockwave for Shockwave. This one, they're
Reinhardt
gonna take
with
down
the
Viv
anti.
because of the anti-heal. Massive. They still don't have the point yet.
TGL with a huge team wipe.
There it is. 2 minutes left.
East Helena definitely showing some life. Unfortunately, it's hard, especially with the Reinhardt.
Oh, he spots him out on the side. Blueberry with the pin onto the other Reinhardt. Also catching the Mercy. Mercy gonna go down. Down goes Reinhardt.
Big ult from Bastion.
Soldier with ult. Gonna go down to the grind though. Big stagger. They're gonna be able to push on the point here. So you gotta be careful. You guys get picked now. It's a deeper stagger.
Yeah. Ryan trying to go in to hold the point.
It's dangerous.
Just has to be careful of that anti. Bastion just chipping away at that shield because they're able to get that corner peek.
Blueberry almost with another shockwave. It's charged, setting up for it.
Will he be able
Here's
to? Blueberry
going
going
low. He's got 10 HP, 30 HP.
3 HP down.
Goes Reinhardt. Stopping it once again. Minute and 10 seconds remaining. I think we're only going to get 1 push left from Great Falls.
Yeah.
TLG is going to get staggered here. Oh, not quite.
Man, TLG just never say die.
Oh, goodness. TLG coming in clutch. Still up.
Trying to get the pick out. TLG going very low, but is able to move behind the corner. Nano Boost coming out. TLG ends up going down to the Soldier 76. Ults are going out. Great Falls looking super healthy. Anna just trying to, but goes down. And I believe that's going to be game for Great Falls.
Great Falls taking it.
With 19 seconds to spare.
Score 0-3. 3. Switching sides.
Now,
Now we see
what East Helena has.
on attack.
Initiating match.
Because if they attack
We go so high.
stronger, then it will go into overtime, which means that they'll have what respective time they have left to make something happen. But that's on the caveat if
If
East Helena gets 3 points.
that's true,
Ready.
then we go into overtime.
Well, we'll see in a Zenyatta, a Hanzo.
Double Hanzo.
Hmm?
No, he's trolling. It's a tank.
No, I think they might have made a tank swap. I think the Zephyr is
did.
now on tank.
Sure is. We got a tank swap
Hello.
coming from Great Falls
Blueberry
here.
coming out as a
Blueberry gonna roll up with the hand.
Hanzo. Got Hanzo v Hanzo. Who's the better Hanzo?
He's got vision.
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Big
Defend
Maywall.
objective A.
Sharpen your stones for battle.
Got a little Hanzo v Hanzo action.
Hanzo v Hanzo.
Oh, what was that multi-shot?
That's the new
Blasted
Hanzo.
him.
Yeah.
That was wild. No, I know, but he angled it perfectly, hit all 5 shots.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
If you're able to just give Hanzo free reign, he's gonna just completely.
Hits one on T-Bone. T-Bone takes one.
Oh.
Gets one back.
Hanzo v
Whoever hits the
Hanzo.
next one.
Oh, he
Oh my
shoots him
God!
into the
They're
ring.
all
Oh my
like,
goodness!
ah!
The Hanzo v Hanzo. They both get
Oh,
hit.
with the mercy heal.
Headshots. Yeah.
That was the longest 1v1 I've ever witnessed, but it came.
It's like Lifeline trying to get a little DPS in on him.
It's another. Still deep in the back line. Has a flank here, though. Has to look, yep, for the Cassidy. Or the Mercy.
Keeps
He's
kind of missing though. He's right
One.
behind them, and no one's dealing with him. Sometimes, oh, they're
on the point, yeah. They were like, we're
Holy
not playing
cow,
this
we're
game.
not playing
They
this.
leave
This chase the
Blubbery
Hanzo.
back. Rest of the team did go down.
Well, and that's the thing is if he ends up
got another
dying,
one.
well, they're gonna capture it unless someone gets
Oh,
on
he
it.
popped his ult.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. Yeah, they do capture the point. Blueberry's super split. He needs to get back with his team because if he gets,
She's another.
I mean, maybe it doesn't matter.
oh,
If
it
he keeps
catches,
killing
catches
people.
another.
If he keeps killing people, holy cow, this Blueberry dude.
Oh, my. Can he get an ace? Is it called an ace?
No.
Oh, Draco
gonna be
sniped it.
That was his pentakill right there.
Pentakill. That was wild.
You understand those terms.
Yeah.
Pentakill.
5 kills. Almost. Ooh, pretty low though. I'll have to get some health. Quite get another one. Zephyr out here doing a ton of damage. Big shield there.
Oh, they're kind of trading kills back and forth though.
Ooh,
Hey,
what the slam!
huge hammer
into the
down with the
pin.
pin. Doesn't kill him.
Down, down goes
He
Zephyr.
does. Now they can start pushing the point. That's a good team wipe for East Helena High. 2 dead. DLG changing to
Blueberry
Hanzo.
might get punished this time.
yeah. I would not.
Deep in enemy
I would
lines.
not let Blueberry have that deep in enemy lines. He gets damaged. He's 1 shot away.
Oh, they just can't quite catch him.
Someone finish him.
There it
he
is. Now he's very
That's-
staggered.
that's gonna
which
be a
is
big
really
punish.
tough.
Yep.
East Helena High gonna get a lot of value off that pig. They really should be looking for a fight here. Tactical visor activated.
If they get kills, TLG's dead. Tyrone's up there trying to pelt away.
Gets one.
Melee attack. Oh,
Goes
just
down.
keep shooting him, I guess.
Blubbery is back.
Big
Not quite in
picks.
time.
Tyrone just showing up. Or T-Bone Drone, not Tyrone. T-Bone Drone showing up. They're about to hit checkpoint 2 with more time to spare than what East Helena had. They have 4 minutes to make this happen. As long as Blubbery doesn't quite go rogue again, they might have a good shot at it. He's got to charge the rest of his ult up. Oh, good
gets the
headshot
headshot.
from Blueberry. And there comes the ult, trying to separate the Mercy from the rest of the team. She does get the res off, and there's a big bop by Soldier 76. Mercy!
Right behind. Mercy, watch
She's
out.
staying alive! She barely stays alive! Blueberry with almost no health.
Uh-oh.
Go, McCree, go! Go, McCree, go!
Oh my, he's all over the place.
He's all over the place. He's a wall jumper.
Gets the flank.
Yeah, they're kind of just saying, we're going to ignore this dude and kill everyone else, but Blueberry is just getting these, or Blubbery, or
Blubbery. Blubbery, Blueberry.
Blubbery Blueberry. Gets a good
Big
pin on
pin
Flame
the
Up.
Flame Pup.
Flame Pup.
Oh, TLG. Uh-oh.
Metro gets taken out. TLG. East Helena has a really good push going.
It's on a 10-player kill streak.
Yeah.
That doesn't quite connect.
Blubbery taking down the
There's
Soldier,
the
which is
slam.
pretty big for Great Falls right now. But Vic does get the res off. And the Reinhardt's ready to do a
There it
shatter.
is.
The
That
tank
goes
is down.
Pin doesn't connect. Has the
Nope,
slam
it doesn't
holding
matter.
it.
They're just going to be whacking and weaving.
Just tank things.
Oh, big dragon from Hanzo, but only actually is able to connect with 2. And Reinhardt still has his ult, so all he has to do is do a well-placed shatter.
A lot of discipline from Biv right now, but it's too much from TLG
Yeah.
in turret form.
It's okay, they still have a full 2 minutes, 10 seconds to make something happen.
T-Bone Drone gonna get caught
They
on
just
that
need
wall
to
there.
regroup. They have 3 ults almost available to them.
It's not over until it's over.
It's not over until that timer hits 0.
Well,
And even then,
19.
it's not even over.
I think 19, then it's over here.
Well, no, because it's still going to be 3 minutes. Or it's still going to be 3 to 3. It's just that East Helena doesn't get a chance to rebuttal. So if they capture even one tick on it. Ooh, a few of them going down. Everyone going down. But that's fine. I mean, they trade ults for nothing.
Yep, so they still have time
So they still have
to
time.
regroup. Oh, Cassidy staggered though.
That's okay, though, usually. They still have plenty of time to regroup. They just can't get picked. Don't do it, Soldier. Wait for your team.
Do it. Do it, Anakin.
Go in as a group. Get stuff taken care of.
There's got the soldier
Oh,
visor.
huge shatter across all 5 members.
Massive.
And T-Bone Drone coming in from the rear, getting everyone. Absolutely massive shatter.
Good thing I missed it.
Good thing you missed it. And I think as long as they can keep them off the point, that's a game-winning push. Here comes the Hanzo.
Oh, the
Gets
Hanzo
a
with the
kick on
headshot.
Cassidy.
It's contested.
It is contested. There's a Lantern out. Looks like there's a Baptiste on the field, but Baptiste goes down. Reinhardt swinging for his life, trying to get the kills, but 3 of them actually end up going down.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, and
T-Bone
that
Drone
Soldier
can't
76
quite make it.
Gatter.
Now they're just
No,
sprinting
now
to
they're
this
trying to-
payload.
Now they're trying to go 1 by 1.
They just got to make it to the payload.
Well, no, they have to kill them because if they're touching them, Blueberry sniping people out left and right. See
That
if Soldiers.
looks-
Oh no.
He's doing laps, and that'll be it.
Good fight out of East Helena, but is just not quite able to capitalize and get that final push.
Yeah, we saw some wild Hanzo plays that that kind of went unpunished.
Yeah.
Play of the game.
And you'll see it right here, play the game. Like, Blubbery just got to sit in the backfield. Like, you got to rotate people. This is after the point was already taken.
Yeah. Him being able to walk in
Yeah.
freely and just snipe people out.
Takes 3, gets 4, and almost 5. and we'll be right back.
All right. Now it's just me and all y'all out there. And we're getting ready for our final Overwatch match, which will be a Flashpoint map. I haven't actually seen any of the Flashpoint maps yet. It's pretty. All right. And we are underway with our potential final round, with Great Falls being on game point. Match point, match point.
No mistakes, no mercy.
This poor Vic. What'd they ever do?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Alright, looks like Blubbery back on the Hanzo. I'm not 100% sure exactly what the objective of Flashpoint is, because this is a new game mode to me. I've not quite been able to see everything about it. I do know of it. So we will see. Looks like it's, oh, that's right, it's a King of the Hill. So basically, you have to arrest control in a King of the Hill style for a map. A good pin by Biv. Able to get the first kill of the game. And it looks like there's enough. Biv is trying to take care of the Hanzo. Doesn't want Blubbery to have his free reign. Oh, nearly misses with the shockwave. But does actually end up taking him down while the rest of them are able to get him off the point. But it looks like a Biv versus the world. Nope, Great Falls coming in to help. East Helena coming in to help their companion, but Doomfist does take him down. Everybody rushing back to the point. Looks like Doomfist is able to clean up everyone. So they are going to give control over to them.
Collaboration? Lovely.
Until East Helena can reconvene and regroup. We've got Doomfist posturing pretty well. TLG on the Genji. Reaper does end up going in. And a Biv with another big pin does take out the support. Biv is a little caught out a little bit, but he was life grip back with the Mercy attached. Shockwave is ready. It's the only ult up actually right now. Biv being able to build up that ult meter very quickly. Looks like the Cassidy was picked on the other side. But with the Reinhardt being healthy, shield healthy, huge shatter coming down. Does get the pick on the Doom, but unfortunately getting a pin on the Doom does not quite help. Hanzo with a big dragon in the middle and a pin up against the wall is able to actually take out the cool dude. Reinhardt barely staying alive. There's some overtime coming on because right now 2 Great Falls are touching the point. Support is back down. Big pin onto Doomfist. He's almost dead, but does leap out, and Biv does go down. Biv is getting revived. Unfortunately, is taken out before is able to do that. And Great Falls is able to wipe the first point of the Flashpoint map. And so the next Flashpoint will now open to play King of the Hill of. Orisa coming out, which is great. Uh-oh, Blueberry caught. Biv taking out. Biv taking out Blubbery. Saying, you might be a cheeky Hanzo, but I see you. Orisa coming in to do some damage. The Flashpoint is going to unlock soon. They're just trying to build up some ults so that they can engage on the Flashpoint. 2 ults for both sides right now. Lots of Flashpoints open. Biv is trying to take him to it. Gets a good pin onto the Hanzo. Big ult coming out. Big ult coming out. It looks like there's also an ult up for Flame Pup. The life tree is out to try to keep everyone. TLG does get a pick on the Cassidy. They are trying to push, East Helena is trying to push people off the map. Biv getting another kill onto the support. Biv has been doing a really good job trying to keep the supports down. T-Bone Drone able to take out Blubbery. And this might be a cleanup for East Helena and a top point. Big ult coming out from the Doomfist. And then T-Rome Bone gets the reap off and is able to kill TLG. They're trying to keep Doomfist off. They are able to actually grab the point. So right now, East Helena controlling the point with 3 ults currently up. Hanzo Dragon coming out. If they can just step aside, they won't have to worry too much. But oh, the McCree actually ends up getting caught. Bunch of interactions coming in. Orisa, they're going to suck everyone in, and he's going to slam it down. Doesn't quite get as many people as they were probably hoping for, but they are golden. They are doing good. Genji ult comes out. Lifelink trying to keep people alive. T-Bone Drone does end up going down, unfortunately. Orisa just trying to get some work done in here, staying as alive as possible, even though their support is down. One of their supports is down. 2 of their supports are down. Orisa out and dead, and that is a wipe for Great Falls against East Helena. And they are able to take control of the point, but it is 78% to 10% currently checking up. So if East Helena can just get everything together and is able to make a concise push, then they might be able to take the point back, and that should be the second flashpoint for East Helena. We'll see if they're able to do it, though. Arisa trying to get their level up. Oh, a good pick off on Vic from Blubbery is able to actually get the kill, but the tank is down for Great Falls with Arisa just hopping in, saying, all right, let's dance. Blubbery trying to get it big. Dragon coming in across the Tree of Life. Oh, but isn't as able to do as much damage as maybe it was hoping for. The Arisa, again, just trying to get some work done. There's a high noon coming in from Cassidy. Does get Blubbery. That's a big damage, big DPS down for East Helena. Second DPS down for Helena, or for Great Falls, and one down for Helena as well. But Arisa just doing some work trying to keep these people off. A res coming in. They are able to get T-Bone drone up. But will it be enough? There's no supports left, and a Genji ult comes out. Oh, there's some big ults happening there. And it looks like they're going to get the flashpoint locked. They have to get 3, though. They have to get the third flashpoint. This is what makes flashpoint very interesting, is you have to get 3 of them. Alright. The Arisa coming in from the side. Hanzo off on the flank. They're trying to push their way in. They have the Arisa ult available to them. This Doom is a little stuck though right now. Doom does go down to Arisa. They're going to attack the flashpoint. The tank is down for Great Falls. They have 3 ults up right now. Support goes down for East Helena. The second support goes down for East Helena. All that's left is 2 DPS and the Doomfist that is on their way. But the Reaper is trying to deal with the Doomfist right now, or with the Hanzo right now. Blubbery is trying to get out and is trying to take out the Reaper at the same time. East Helena able to get a wrested control of the point and are now going to try to keep them off and control this point with 3 ults. 2 of them for East Helena. Tyrone, though, or T-Bone drone goes down to Draco. And it looks like East Helena, or Great Falls is looking for the push. Doomfist coming in, but Arisa also getting the ult off. Doesn't quite get anyone. TLC is able to get out, but just barely. Arisa trying to get as much DPS in as possible. The Tree of Life comes out. And a huge Reaper ult coming in, does get flamed up, is not able to quite get anyone else. The Mercy trying to keep people alive. Genji coming in strong with the ult, trying to get people killed. Is it going to be enough DPS? Slicing and Dyson is not able to pick up any kills. This is a very solid control from both East Helena and a very good push from Great Falls. Neither trying to give an inch. You know, only 1 to 2 dying at a time, giving enough time for the rest to reset. But we are out of ults except for the Mercy. The Mercy able to get an ult off to try to keep their alive. Cool Dude goes down. That's 1 support. Oh no, a massive pick from Great Falls. Able to get 4. Able to get 5. That was a strong team kill coming out from Great Falls. And now all that is left is for them to hold this point. They only have the Doomfist ult available to them. They're close to Draco's and Blubbery's ult. So we will see if they're able to, but East Helena has shown that they can try to get their ults going too. Oh, Biv does take down Blubbery, but with a follow-up kill from Zephyr onto the Vlam Dam. Doomfist trying to get cause as much chaos with Vic trying to get the res on the Cassidy. Is able to get the res off, so that means that they're up 1 DPS right now. Charging the ults. Arisa has an ult, Blubbery has an ult, Draco has their ult. Flame Pup going down is able to actually survive. Big ult coming in from Orisa and does get Draco and flamed up. Big team kills coming out from Tyrone. TLG gets sniped after using the ult. This is huge for East Helena, and Blubbery does go down, which means that East Helena will secure their first point of the game. That was a great showing for both these teams. Now they're going to try to rush to the next flashpoint and get ready. So, we have 20 seconds of the flashpoint unlocked. Great Falls is going to be in position first, and they do have one ult, where East Helena also has an ult currently available to them. It'll come down to who's able to generate their ults and get the best picks. They do see the Reaper though. And Blam Dam getting beat up a bit. They are able to move and try to hide, but Blubbery coming in from behind. Blubbery has just kind of been on a tear with these flanks, with Drago's ult coming out in the middle, trying to get everyone. T-Bone drone goes down. Zephyr also went down, it looks like, to maybe an off mappage. Orisa trying to stay alive. There is a res onto Cool Dude, but they unfortunately are gotten team wiped. And that means Great Falls controls the potentially last point. Biv switching over to the Hamster. We've got 2 ults on the side of East Helena and 2 ults on the side of Great Falls, with 2 more about to come up. Van Dam just gets picked almost immediately. And I don't know if the Hamster, I'm assuming that, okay, the Hamster is able to survive. Vic getting caught. They are trying to get some damage done. This Doomfist, big ult from T-Bone Drone, is able to take out 2. Cassidy coming over. It looks like they're trying to lock up the point, maybe. It is being contested. And there's overtime right now. All Great Falls has to do is push them off the point long enough. Will it be enough? Oh, they are able to push them off the point. And that is a victory for Great Falls. That was a great showing by both of these teams. Done really, really well. I'm really excited to see what the rest of the year has to unfold for this. But you could definitely see the tempo, the heart and soul from both the teams coming out in this match, and both doing extremely well. Props to both teams, props to everyone. My name is Maverick, and I am going to end it there. We'll be back next week with some Rocket League, and I hope y'all have a great rest of the evening.